Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the ASUS CSGO competition here live in Leuven at the 10-year edition anniversary of SugarLAN. We're going to be bringing you guys ELAN versus Revolution esports. Game's already underway, so we're going to be jumping right into the match. Unfortunately, we weren't able to catch the first part because the teams were so eager to play so early this morning when everyone else was still fast asleep at LAN that we missed the first couple of rounds. Long story short, Revolution esports lost the knife. Went onto terrorists on Mirage and have seemingly since then claimed a whole bunch of rounds. So they're currently sitting on 7-1. The ELAN guys not looking so good. Alongside me, I have got
Doldersma.
There we go. And how are you finding this event so far?
Quite nice. The compo was quite early in the way. Most of the teams already played their group matches, but some of them felt they needed a bit of stage to perform, and they figured it's way to play the rest. And these are two of those teams, and ELAN is now taking the second round, finally getting underway and building some bank.
Yeah, so a quick little roster rundown as we move into the 10th round. For ELAN Gaming, we've got Relax, Strove, Niels, Dins, and Sheeb, and then for Revolution Esports, we've got Angerman, RBN, Mitch, P6, and Kaput. Yesterday we saw Revolution Gaming take on Mouse Control. So, yeah, that game did not go in the favour of Revolution Esports, and I think they're now back out with a bit of vengeance. They want to try and get their own back.
Yeah, there was no surprise because ELAN Esports is currently the reigning champion as they just party.
But you're a bit biased.
I'm slightly biased because I'm their manager / coach, so...
so frankly, they're the best team in the world.
Definitely. I'm always behind them. I always have to wake them up and I have to put them to bed. I actually had to put them to bed last night. They're like, "Oh, coach, tell us a story, please." Like, "Oh dear me." Now the bomb goes down and Niels actually gets back to the AWP. And it's a 3v2 in the favor of ELAN. Molotov going out. And they're playing it slow, but time is ticking down. That is quite bad for Revolution Esports. It's looking the wrong way. The balance guy goes down. There's one still on side. He might find his way. And Niels now. Oh, they're friendly. They don't have time. Rip.
Oh dear.
And one of the guys disconnects. No Steam logon. They had the same problem yesterday. One guy's PC kept crashing for some reason. And
so we're probably going to have a bit of a pause.
I hope so, yes.
There we go, pause is that.
Oh, wait.
Now, yeah, he might join up in a bit. Interesting to note on that last round though, we saw ELAN Gaming drop 2 Molotovs towards Palace. Clearly a miscommunication, because you really only need one. I mean, adding 2 is not, it's not like a grenade, it doesn't double the damage. So, yeah, Molotov up in Palace, but 2 of them there. They could have had another one closer towards the side, add in a bit of extra cover. So, early morning jitters, a few miscommunications from ELAN Gaming. We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully we will get these guys back on for a bit. We're going to take it to a small break though, as we just wait for this guy to come back, because we do not know how long it could take. So, guys, do bear with us for a moment as we have this small little technical difficulty, and we'll be right back in a few moments. And I think that was the quickest break we could have had to wait for a player to get back on. So we're really going to be jumping right back into it. Looks like it was just a quick little case of reconnecting to the game. Now, we do have a full buy from both teams here, full utility on either side.
Only a Famasdo on Strove from ELAN Gaming, so he's a bit in a disadvantage, but they do have the AWP on Niels again. Round they lost. But we'll see if he can get this round. He's currently playing on the short, seeing if he can get someone behind the boxes. Currently not able to do so. Whereas Revolution is just splitting up, playing a default spread, and seeing if they can get a pick, because that works for them quite a lot this match already. Been spotting one, but not being able to finish him off. And they're just going to turtle mode, ELAN is. No real mid control, which is quite dangerous on a map like Mirage, because you always have a big threat, especially as no one is looking through connected to hold off short. They have no idea if they're pushing or not, but they're gambling on a B take. And the bomb is actually going there.
We do see that the Revolution esports players are migrating their way over towards their B bomb side. A couple extra sprays coming out. We might see a bit of an exit coming down. A hell of a lot of alarm and noise coming over from the apartments area. So I'd be surprised if ELAN didn't know that this was about to happen. We see the lining up there. The first smokes come out. Terrace about to push. Molotov drops from Relax. So he would have spotted the player there jumping out onto the already on side first. We're coming in from Relax, although he's going to be dropped by Angerman. Quickly rotate there from Dins. Gets dropped. Oh, just grabs himself a frag as well. Now, 1 versus 2. Dins and Sheep. The bomb is down, and only 8 seconds left on the clock. So
no
that's
time.
Kind of extra frags. He cannot. Sheep grabs the last frag, and yeah, I think they left that one a bit late. I mean, sort of they're trying to play a bit timid, they're trying to see if they can get any pokes and pigs, but they just waited too long. And, I mean, even if they had any other one player left, he didn't even have the option of whether he should go for it or not. That was it, like, it was that push or nothing.
Yeah, there was no time at all. They could not rotate through underpass to A or something. But again, there was a slight miscommunication from ELAN where Niels was actually looking down whilst his teammate was killed from apps. He should have known that and just looked there and shot the guy right through his head, but he couldn't. He was taken out himself, and now it looks like a, well, force buy, I don't know exactly. Yeah, a force buy coming out from Revolution Esports. They have no money in the bank after this, and they're going to gamble it all on the A side. Already having 8 rounds on the T side of Mirage is quite big.
Arm in with that UAV. Was it one of those
Get the bomb,
P6 being able to get onto that side, grab the all down, takes on one on shot, Tech 9 out again, unable to get that final third frag. And Relux is not going to the side. No, he can't get the frag onto Angerman. I'm a bit surprised at that. I really thought he would have had that one.
Shaking hands.
Able to reclaim that UMP as well, so saving just a little bit of money. Now, you see ELAN with a bit of a cash flow problem. How are they going to handle this one?
Just going to force up. I think they had to double eco anyway, looking at the money on some of the guys. So then, when you have to double eco, you always force, because otherwise you're stuck with money that you don't use for at least another round. And also coming close to the half time is best. But Kaput is pushing in. Almost. And this is also the same. Just going to force it through. Dangerous. Whereas Strove already takes down P6, who was quite impactful in the last round with the Tech 9 and the ARP kill. Angerman actually pushing up mid, taking some control, scaring ELAN a bit. 2 smokes actually going connected, just to smoke it all off. Not good enough. Oh, Niels taking down 2 kills with a spray because the smokes weren't covering. That's the problem with the connector, you have a very hard time smoking it off correctly. There's always some gap you can peek around. And Kaput just walking around, not sure what to do. And Mitch just holding his back. I think they pretty much lost this round. If they win this round, yeah. I don't know.
It is literally ELAN's game round to lose. They don't have much of a choice on this one. They're cluttered up together. They've pretty much been surrounded entirely by ELAN Gaming. We do see Niels drops Kaput, and that's going to mean that our man Mitch is the last one standing. Doesn't have bomb with him. He looks like he's probably going to try and save that gun. At least see if he can get a couple more picks.
I think he's just going to go for the safe route. He thinks they already maybe pushed through here, so it's pretty safe to sit there. And actually Niels getting 3 kills with the UMP, which means $1,800. So he can easily drop an M4 and a FAMAS for his teammates, but as they win the round, it's just making bank for the last few rounds of this half. Only 3 rounds left, of course, 2 after this. They're hoping to make it.
That is very cheeky.
Yeah.
Oh, that nearly didn't work out. I mean, if it did work out, great, because then of course you punish the player being out on the open and he won't have any cash for the next round, or at least loses his money and his guns. Now, 4-9, 2 more rounds to go. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to read this one. It seems like a half-buy-ish type of thing from Revolution Esports, but even with that, I still think they could be as deadly. I mean, we saw them doing the single UMP push onto the A side. and that worked out stellar for them. So, maybe try and repeat or redo that.
Going for a B take with a lurker on mid, seeing if he can probably take out some rotators or maybe distract some early rotate through mid. And comes in. Actually, side. It's all a bit rough. And Din's trying to take some. Oh, sick flick. And the rest of his team's just dying one by one. And the orb's already in the hand of B6, who's quite a decent AWP. I've played with him myself, and he knows how to use it. And Din's actually taking a second one, but dies for his sins. And now B6 knows and he dies as well. Easy round. Again,
yeah.
The Tech-9 is just too strong.
Tech-9 is too strong. I mean, again, as I mentioned at the start of the round, it's not like they had the most amount of guns and utility to work with, and seemingly they were just able to pull it off so well, whereas there's been other rounds where they've been fully bought up. You know, full buyers versus full buyers, and ELAN Gaming just are able to pull that one off. So it's difficult to read at the start of the rounds which way these rounds are going to be going, but take them as they come. Now, it's last round of the half here, so these guys are going to go all out, buy anything and everything that they can. Let's push this forward. Had a good round last round. I would like to point out that he is only currently sitting on 4 for 11, so he got half of his entire frag, or entire frag count in the last round. So, not looking too good for him this early Saturday morning.
No, indeed. And actually a shotgun on Relax, who had an AWP the last round, so he doesn't have a lot. And Din's trying to go for a cheeky peek, but it was actually expected from RBN, and now they're going mid to B, maybe? And they're not sure. A split. After Niels takedowns Angerman through the smoke in the ladder room. The bomb is already at ramp. Niels almost dies. Manages to get away. And Sheep dies in connector. By the hands of D6. Now they're actually going to move in quite rapidly. Niels gets boxed in as well.
Here at the moment, 17 health as well now as the Monolith burns away a bit of his health. Bomb has been planted. But drops to Niels. Strove and Relax, your last two standing. Strove now quite low on health. I think he's going to try and wait out his teammate to get there. Relax trying to rotate as quick as he can. Doesn't have the best of weapons to try and get this retake with, and instantly shut down. Quick take care of him. RBN drops the final AWP shot onto Strove. That's your halftime score, 11-4. Now listen, if sides were swapped and the CTs were on 11, I think this would look like quite a standard Mirage halftime score, but not that way. Revo esports or Revolution esports, playing that side very well. Well, at least a bit better compared to how they played it yesterday.
Yeah, let's hope ELAN has some very sick T-side strats, and otherwise the match will be really hard for them. They have 4 guys with armor and only 8, so it doesn't seem too complicated. Looks like maybe a contact B. No, it's actually a straight B rush with a lurker on mid. And the flash goes out. Now they probably know what's up and already rotating the lane. And all they come in. ELAN actually coming out with a lot of frags, but Mitch actually takes the overlap. Niels has trouble taking down Kaput, who's reloading. Both reloading. Dies, and eventually Strove takes out 2 with the USP of one of his enemies. And ELAN wins the round.
Yeah, 3 frag there coming out from Strove. Impressive stuff from him. That mid lurker played well enough to distract Revolution esports as they're trying to get onto, trying to rotate over to that side to defend it, but ELAN Gaming played it well and they secure the first round. But I don't think that's going to dictate anything in the rest of this game though. The stack over on the A side.
Gambles.
Very big gambles, and I can safely say with our commentator's view that it's not going to be paying off. At least not by a long shot, or if by some divine...
Well, they have a lot of information about the guy pushing T-spawn, but he's already hurt and picked up quite easily. And now they're like, what are we going to do? What are they going to do? And Angerman takes down Sheep in Palace and picks up and Galil for his efforts. Slowly but surely ELAN is moving up, but making a lot of noise on mid, so they know exactly where they are. There's no real presence from B yet, but he's slowly moving up. If he gets the entry there, they're going up short, but there's 2 guys outside connector. And P6 spots 1 player.
Laid it from Dins. That did absolutely no damage to anything that the cement landed on. See him take that Mac 10, push on underpass. He's got a teammate there. But 5-7, he's heavily blinded. Hopefully he's not going to be... lovely little jump shot there from Comput onto Relax. That's going to do a hell of a lot of damage. He's also spotted a whole bunch of players towards mid. Now he's going to see... Unfortunately not. There is a very angry ELAN Gaming trying to take his head. Staying.
Jump scouting away. And Strove again. Kill. Fully the possession of ELAN Gaming. It's just...
No, sorry, I was just going to say, they seem very confident towards that beat. I mean, they're just picking off players bit by bit by bit. Revolution Gaming not going to be, or Revolution Esports not going to be rotating too quickly. And Angerman's going to seem more than happy to just hold the skill heel in hand and be like, nope, this is my corner and I'm going to sit and watch it. No one's going to push me and I'm going to keep this gun.
Mitch just hunting away with his deagle, maybe getting an offensive frag. If he gets a scout, it'll be quite nice, but he's going to die by Dins with the Mac 10, so that's another 600 in the pocket of ELAN. And only 1 terrorists win. Mediocre rifle in his hands left. We'll see what they'll do next round. This round will be an eco from Revolution Esports, unless if they have some very weird cheese threats coming up.
I think everyone is feeling the pressure on Anger, man. You know, when you get to those last 5 seconds of the round, you still have a gun and you're like, I have no idea if they're about to jump me or anything, and the panic starts setting in and you start fidgeting left and right. But he was able to keep it.
You think you hear noise all around, you're like, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Now, looks to be quite a strong A push here for ELAN Gaming. They're going to see if they can find themselves any picks. Relax not able to see any heads through the scope of that scout. Spot someone. That is going to be Kaput, who does get dropped. Now the push is going to be in full force. Dins grabbed him. Frag to Mitch. Shiva gets to RBN. P6 not able to hide in that corner. Now it is all on the main man, Angerman. And is he going to be corner watching again? Does he feel like he really needs to hold on to Skalil once more?
Well, he doesn't have a lot of armor, so I think it's the best thing to do. Money I
was like, he doesn't have much armor. 100 is a lot of armor to me when the maximum you can have is 100.
Well, it's quite early in the morning. I also have some cold.
It's early for the players and it's early for us. It's our first game of the morning. Looking up here at the scoreboard, we do see Dins is finally able to pick up a few more frags. Seems like the terror side is more his side. Revolution Esports, I'm feeling a bit confused as to why they're struggling so much on the CT side. I mean, I can understand losing the pistol and stuff like that, but even when they had lower tiered weapons, even then they weren't making too much of an impact that I would find significant. They don't have a full buy for the P90 on Angerman, which in his mind could be a full buy. Not that much utility, and of course it is ELAN Gaming is fully bought up and ready and rifled for anything.
I think it was mainly due to the gambles not paying off from Revolution. They all had very weird short corners, which ELAN didn't go around, so you can't do much. Pop flash for connector, actually for the player. He's up down, but he'll up on the other side. And P6 taking down Dins in the B apps. Bomb is going towards A through connector with 1 player actually in palace hanging out. But Angerman is lurking in ramp and they have no ideas here and they're probably not going to check it. And oh, what they do apparently. They see him and he goes down and now it's just Mitch holding his off and P6 going to take some pot shots from short, but he can't see anyone as there is a smoke in connector.
Bit of a better smoke for connector than what we saw the last round. And they are going to be sitting tight. Miss ticking away, and so is there time to be able to do anything about this round. Peeking out, Relax is going to drop him, and I think if anyone signing with fate, Revolution Esports have or Revolution. Yeah, Revolution esports in that round. I keep getting confused. I keep wanting to say Revolution Gaming. I don't know why. It must have been there was a previous time in my life where I knew Revolution Gaming and I just kept saying the name. But Revolution esports is not something that's sticking with me.
Yeah, it's like there's so many different names. It's all like gaming or esports. It's all confusing.
To be fair, Revolution Gaming / esports. I think I could get away with either one anyway. Especially the fact that it's Revo GG, and that's like I see Revo G, and I'm like, it's gaming.
Yeah, and now they're actually going for a net push of some lanes. They have, well, only one kill on RBN. And Angerman again running away. He's scared.
The worst for me as a commentator was every single time I went to click on the button for the player that was pushing first now, he died as I clicked it. So I'm just like, wait, okay, well, Angerman's last one left. I totally meant to watch him from the start.
He had a quite sadistic overview of everyone dying though, so that's something nice.
Yeah. I was going to go down here from Diz. He's actually going to fake it. I mean, he's got the world's amount of cover around him. He's got...
Slightly exaggerating it here.
Yeah, I'm not like the most analytical CSGO caster in the world, but even I think that was a bit of a stupid decision. Like, I don't think he was thinking that one through fully.
It's
and
like,
especially for the fact that they saw him go through connector.
You never know, mate. He might be
Yeah,
just lurking around.
It might just be one of these new pro tactics I've just not heard of yet.
No, I think he was just forgetting he had 3 team left and thought it was a 1v1 or something. And Relax taking down the last guy.
3rd frag for him that round, so great round there for Relax. Sitting comfortably with 17 frags after 20 rounds. Now the question is, another buy round for Revolution Esports. Can they make this one count? Double up. Yes. And it's going to be...
One on A and one playing from connector to mid. It's gonna be a smoke, I suppose. No, it was just they had some aggression. And this guy seemingly pushes out and dies. Whereas Dins is actually stuck in VFs, already hit up, but so they probably know he's there. And Niels with the AWP and his buddy Relax are moving up middle.
I think it's just a bad situation in general for ELAN Gaming to be in at the moment. You know, there was a lot of aggression towards A, they lost a player and then fell back. So Revolution Esports is like, okay, well, we halted that. We now know Dins is tagged up over onto the B side, so the worst they could do is try and push someone short, but since we have the 2 AWPs, what can they do?
What a beautiful smoke that is.
Yeah. I'm trying to go over the fact that ELAN already is screwed as is. Like, adding the smoke on top of that, insult to injury.
Yeah, but it's really hard to retake if they have 2 AWPs, one holding, well, roughly middle, and one going to die in jungle or not. Oh, he looks away! The timing, and Dins actually takes down P6, and he dies by RBN's hand and his AWP. RBN actually looking back into jungle, and will now maybe... Rylex, he misses. Rylex can go for the repeat, and does it. Now... finding another guy in CT, and they're all going up toward A, but one guy from short can pick them off and move away. Niels, she takes down Mitch after he takes down Strove. Now it's a 1v2 on Caput's head. And Niels takes the kill. He had to
that round was way too back and forth for its own good. I mean, the fact that Revolution Esports was able to hold off the A push, then Dins get tagged up over B, but still able to get a frag off. And then, yeah, Niels just like, yeah, I'll just go through mid and just pick players off from behind. I mean, there's no trouble, no one's sitting watching mid anyway. So very interesting round, I don't know how to read that one too much.
Rotates from Revolution Esports was key, because RBN was actually holding down the jungle area. He went to help B, whereas there were 2 people actually holding B already. And then Rylex could just walk through jungle, take down 2 guys. That was a crucial factor. 3 guys on the middle from Eden right now, and 1 going on the pass.
The one thing I love about Angerman is that even when the money's down, P90 in hand, because you can never be short of money for a P90.
Pro 90 it is in his
Pro
hand.
90. I'm still learning these professional calls, you know.
Yeah. Well, I just like the weapon. I can't stand if people walk with a gun and I can't use it myself. I don't know how to. And he's actually going to test it. Takes him down, and now Strove might be the next one. Or looking the wrong way, and Strove actually takes him down. It's a good trade on Angerman's side. He's took one of his teammates again. Oh, I want to commentate very slowly, but it's already over.
I'm just so confused. I'm pretty sure the last meta I knew about Mirage was that CT was the preferred side, and that it was a bit easier to work with. According to this match, that's completely wrong.
Well,
D is the side to go for.
It often depends. A lot of these teams that are like somewhat mixes or brought together just because they can shoot well, because that's what a lot of lower tier Dutch teams are made of. They are usually much more T-sided. A lot of teams actually are, because they are built on those strats and they don't actually look into CT strats. Yeah, it's a good pop flash, it works. It looks weird, but it actually works. It's a bit
The
sloppy.
best is, because no one could see that I pointed at the screen like what's going on, you just try to justify that flash like it's good. Like, no, it's good, guys, it's good. I promise you it's good.
Yeah, but it looks so weird. It's like, I would personally throw it differently. Like, they can hear it now, but it still works.
My mind was blown the other day when I realized that there's more than 2 ways to throw a nade.
There's like a million ways.
5 was last I read.
Well,
Might
like,
be more by now.
yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I know it's like left click then right release, and then right click then left release, then
Yeah,
right both click release, and anyway, doesn't matter. And Molotoving one of his only routes to get out of there, making sure that he's up in the corners, making a whole bunch of noise, trying to distract away from his teammates, pushing over towards that A side. Molotov from Angerman takes out Relax. Interesting way to die there. Kaput able to finish off Sheep, and that's going to null that A push quite a bit. Revolution Esports now looking quite strong here with this buy round. Yet to take much damage or any deaths at all, and it's now come down to Dins. AK Redline in hand, not one of my favorite skins, pretty nonetheless. Really, man, you should have been looking there.
well, like, Dins looks away, looks at him like, I'll take you down then if you make that mistake. But
That's how badly he got punished. Like,
yeah.
Dins made a mistake, but then still able to get a frag off of how badly Mitch played that.
there's no problem with ELAN actually losing the round, because they have quite some money and they can actually buy up this round as well with an AWP if they want. Or even an auto sniper, which is the worst gun in the game in my opinion.
Best gun in the game. Anyway.
Silver strats.
Silver 4, I'll have you know.
Do we see another AWP on Niels? I'm quite curious because there's quite the impact that he actually does have one. Going for the mid peak, going slightly delayed. It's normal catwalk smoke. You actually do that to limit the view of the window player, but they can actually go into connector with the pre-aim. And again, a double AWP on Revolution, wallbang from Angerman. Rylax actually takes down RPN, was still peeking in connector this time, going towards him in the pass. B6 going to Dins, punishing him for it, it's stupid. And Dins actually taken down by a very, very cheeky self-boost from Mitch on the side. It's a really annoying one to get. You have to have the right pixel and you can barely see the person. And again, looking into jungle. This time no boost coming out just yet. Might be very soon, as Strove is actually jumping around the window together with Rylax. Sheep also on the middle, and Niels holding the back with the AWP, which is quite interesting. I would put him more up front, see if he can have an impact, and there will be no boost coming out. They're just going to take it slow, but the time is ticking down. There's only 35 seconds left right now. Not much happening from the CT side, just moving slowly, repositioning, and Mitch actually going to be in a pickle right now. Strove, will he peek it? No. Sheep flashed, dies as well. And now Niels and Rylax, the only ones left. They actually get 2 kills. I don't know how, they're magicians. And Angerman, bad position to take down the plant. Just have to wait and make a 1v1. They know where he is because they probably heard the scoping. And south, Niels gas him. I actually hear them shouting.
I think they're a little bit excited about that round.
Quite hype. It's always so annoying. So annoying? No, it's fun actually. at ELAN. If you're playing yourself, it's sometimes annoying because you're sitting next to someone and say, "Let's go, woo!" And you're like, "Come on, guys, I'm playing I'm playing a game here. Come on." It's when you're playing in the team itself, it's great fun. It just motivates a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's also one of those things. I mean, it's not just that ELAN Gaming now won the round. They've kind of semi-secured themselves the next round, knowing that they've forced Revolution esports back on their economy. So they just got to sit back, wait for the pushes to finish off from Revolution esports, and then they're going to start making their way. Oh, push here, RBM, 5, 7, and 10.
Dice.
And I think he should have been punished for that. And we all know that a gun is always better with a skin on.
Skin win.
Skin win.
And actually, Rhinex going down by the hand of P250 from Mitch, which is quite a shame because he's quite a decent driver we've seen already. And P6 actually retaking the B side for Revolution Esports, as they just forgot about it for some time. Now looking back at it.
Yeah, oh wait, there's 2 bomb sites. Gotta go, let's go.
That's the one we forgot. Window smoke coming out, and they're probably going towards A, and Engerman holding a very annoying corner. Didn't actually spots his shoulder right now, I think. Verifies him. Engerman is faster.
How do you die? You spot someone pre-fart and you still lose.
Actually, so much noise. Engerman's like, oh, I'm just gonna click right now, and going into CT. Aim punched away by Strove, and Strove taking out a flash, and really flash P6 is. Going for the 1v3 retake with the 5-7 no skin. Please.
Wow.
And Strove not helping him out, like, you're on your own, mate. Good luck.
You made a mistake. Oh, no way. Oh, thank heaven for Niels. Oh my gosh. Strove 3 frags that run and unable to get someone that walks literally with his back in front of him. I mean, it could not have been made any easier. How to hand someone a kill on a silver plat and then they throw it away.
I had the same like in matchmaking a few days ago, like some guy shooting at me like, oh you're over there, and I just kill him like, what the hell are you doing, mate? You're even trying. But it's probably the choke, but Strove actually also doing quite well, making very hard frags possible for himself, and then that's kind of the easy ones it seems. Maybe falling a bit asleep. Now it's just a very interesting setup, just 2 guys moving up close to connector from Revolution Esports, and now Engerman finally... Oh!
And I clicked the button, I apologize please. Technical difficulties, I need to disable the Windows key, I apologize. I tried to go for the Alt key and that obviously didn't work.
There we
go.
are.
Right back in the game. I mean, nothing broke, right?
Nothing happened, that's what we planned, right?
Yeah.
And RBN taking down Din. Just
it's
too fast for me.
Nearly impossible to keep up with what just happened. 4 players nearly instantly dropped from ELAN, and I mean, now Revolution Esports could not be sitting in a more comfortable position. They knew Niels was towards the top and he had an AWP with him, so probably not going to play the most aggressive style, and they just got to make sure that they're not sitting in any corners that they can get picked off. There's someone on top of that post box. He's not going to repeat.
Oh.
Yes, why? Why would you repeat that?
Because I want the stats, man.
That's...
And he goes to the club and picks up girls like, dropped a 30 bomb last match, go hang out.
Kid, no one ever.
Yeah, you never know, man. You just try.
Unfortunately, I do know. It doesn't work that way.
Oh, really? You tried it?
I didn't necessarily try it. You just go to DreamHack and there's a lot of girls and you're like, oh yeah, I play this game, and they're like, yeah, no, don't care.
So do I, whatever.
The lone line of commentators.
Yeah.
13-13 is your current score. Full buys from both sides. They're looking pretty comfortable. Mitch sitting with the FAMAS, but I don't think that's going to cause too much issues. They close off that round quite comfortably, even though Niels was able to get a last frag. And it seems ELAN are a bit, I want to say, timid. They're not too excited about pushing the sides anymore. They're not that aggressive that we saw a couple rounds ago. Dins isn't playing the B side anymore, which he was doing pretty much nearly every single round. He might not have been getting the picks, but they've at least had that attention being drawn to that side of the map. So Revolution Esports and I'm just going to sit back and be like, hey, it's you guys to make the move. Utilities going out, flashes, molotovs. Maybe like pushing into Tetris. RBN grabs the first frag from the Chief. stairs, has taken a lot of damage, but he was at least able to get the first frag. Niels goes down. He's being boosted up by able to get up the second one. That's very nice. Good teamwork. Very nice, yes. Good adjective, nice. Relax. Watching Connect and his teammates try and get that bomb down, but a faking
Wall
going out.
banked. That's why they added the wood. Like, just joke around. B6 actually takes down Dins as well with just a headshot. Only 20 HP when he did so. That's a 1v2 all on Strove. Actually been playing quite well, and he takes down one, and the other one from us. Oh, the wallbang for 5 HP. Knows where he is. Here's him. Gets him. And there's some from the other side.
I would also be quite happy with that one. I think I was a bit apprehensive seeing how the wallbang came out and how there was a lot of contention around the stairs area, and as everyone knows on the A side, that's quite a pivotal position to hold. Very well played there from ELAN Gaming to be able to finish off that round. Pushes Revolution Esports back onto the back foot, and now they, yeah. How do you see how they're playing this one? Are they going to try and just play to hold up for the draw? I mean, of course they're going to try and go for the win, but it's such a hard position. They've already lost a player early on in the round to Galil. I mean, out of all the guns on ELAN Gaming, dropped to the Galil. Shiva has taken a lot of damage, but still alive nonetheless. And as we've seen already, you don't need much health to land a headshot.
RBN also loses quite a lot of health with only his UMP. So if I were him, he might trade it for a pistol. One of his more healthy teammates also carries armor, and Eden playing it smart and playing it slow. Revolution might make a mistake, and D6 throws out a flash, but it's just a waste. They're not pushing flash. It's every time.
Just in case.
Yeah, just in case, but just in case. You never know, but they don't know. And Din's going forth again. Somewhat of an anti-fragger slash lurker. Now Sheep actually lurking around, but the bomb actually going back to the A side. I think I'd take it through mid, definitely. Especially they have more control than they have A control. With close angles on A, it's better to go up mid. And now Niels taking down Kaput. And wow, Rylex with the flick back, and now it's on Mitch and P6 to take this to a time. Quite early on, or maybe an advantage for him, but I don't see that. He's the only one that dies to Dint, who was just running all across the map like every time.
ELAN Gaming are going to be very happy for sitting on a 2-round match point here. I'd say loads of cash, or a fair amount of cash that they're going to be able to work with and carry them on into the next rounds. Revolution Esports, desperate. They need to buy anything and everything that they can at this point. Looks like we're going to be seeing quite a bit of an A push-ish coming out from Revolution Esports. A whole bunch of stuff towards that A side. Nate's flashes go out 5-7, and man's going to be your front man. See anything though.
Kaput actually going for the glass cannon scout because he knows they need some long range engage together with those pistols who are actually just stacking. Like everyone's playing towards the A side, it's quite interesting. The one time their gamble might pay off, but then Kaput is like, I'm not so sure, I'm actually going to check the B side with my scout. Guys, good luck. Smokes are almost ready. ELAN Gaming. And they will be going out now. So the flash will go in and the flash will come out straight after. Light Shadow, Ninja. Two guys already going down, but the other three already rotating. E6 again with barely take down the second, and Dins going in. Do it as well, and Kaput, it's all on him. Take him out or not? No. Take someone. Takes him. And it's a game. ELAN takes down Revolution Esports. And I think I actually have to take the brackets for myself. Or the stages groups. I think ELAN is now most likely to go through Yeah, he's pretty much certain to go through to the brackets.
Well, that's really good for them. I mean, especially the way that they have started off so far in the game. They're currently sitting on 1 win, 1 loss. We'll make the 2 wins now. 2 wins, 1 loss. So they're going to be pretty much assured to go through. Revolution Esports, not looking so good. 2 games played, 2 losses for them, and then also in the groups for that one is Incline EU. 2 games played, 2 losses so far. But that's it, Mirage done. Seemingly we've had our luck with Mirage so far. It seems every team seems confident to want to play it. 16-13 is your final scoreline there between ELAN Gaming and Revolution Esports. I've been Menace. You guys can check me out on Twitter. I'm /Menace or twitch.tv/Menace FPS. You can follow yourself at.
I don't have Twitter.
No social media.
I'm
because
sorry.
it is 2016 and people still don't have social media to follow.
I'm sorry, man. I'm old school. But I do have Twitch, though. /Toldersma.
There you go.
It's something.
We'll add that in the description somewhere because trying to spell that is going to be a nightmare. Anyways, guys, do catch us in a bit. We're going to be heading off now for a bit. We're just going to try and find the next match, bring you guys more live coverage here from the Aces CSGO tournament at Leuven at the 10th anniversary edition of SugarLAN. You get that right, we're good to go. Anyways, I've been Menace. You've been
Toldersma.
Until next.